Today I'm just making a quick video talking to you about optimizing your time at work and playing to your strengths. So for me, I'm a morning person. I've always kind of been that way. Even when I was younger, I would work best in the morning. I would get the most done, and I would get more and more distracted through the day. By the time it's lunch, I'm already kind of half gone. I'm ready to go home. I'm not focused anymore. Jobs that are seemingly simple in the morning become more difficult. That's just how I'm wired. It probably doesn't help that I have a massive caffeine addiction. I'm sure that's not helping the situation, but whatever the case. What I do to optimize my time at work is I try to make the morning as long as possible. I wake up at 4:45. I get there as soon as I can, and I just crank out as much work as I possibly can, because I know after lunch I'm basically useless anyways. I try to do 80% of my work before lunchtime. And it takes a lot of pressure off you too, because if you already turned enough hours where your day is good and it's still early in the day, then you feel a little bit better about the rest of the day, kind of not getting it done. So what I like to do is as the day goes on, as it gets to be 2-3 o'clock, I try to leave around 4:30. I already have my next day kind of planned out if I can. There's a lot of variables, but if I have jobs that are pending, I try to line up my hoist, bring in the cars, see what parts I have and what parts I need, and what cars need to be checked out. And I'm already thinking about my following morning, because when I come in, I'm usually the first person in, and I have some time where I can really focus and I can really get things done. Even things like troubleshooting, electrical diagnostics and stuff like that, I seem to do much better early in the morning, and it just becomes more difficult throughout the day. So I try to get that stuff done early as possible. That's all. So it seems obvious, but a lot of times, people don't really talk about it a whole lot. As far as some people are just wired that way. Everybody says wake up early, and you need to get the early bird gets the worm kind of attitude. But sometimes, my father is wired a little bit different than that. He would kind of get a slow start in the morning usually, and as the day would go on, he would almost build up steam. By the time it was after lunch, I'd be in his area screwing around because I'm so distracted. I'm ready to go home, and he's just cranking out the jobs, and he's working like he's just warming up, and he does well like that. So if that's how you are, coming in a little bit later and then working a little bit later is fine. It's good for you. That's what you should be doing. So that's all. Just kind of play to how you work, how you naturally are kind of inclined. And I think that's kind of a good idea, rather than just fighting it, because you're just gonna coming in super early, and if you're dead tired, you're not going to get anything done anyways. And if you're not good in the morning, then what are you even doing? Especially flat rate, you're trading time for money, so you may as well be as efficient as you possibly can. So that's it. Thanks for watching.